Hello, Shiners. It's your boy, Cy Emery, once again, coming to you from the Lighthouse with another episode of Release the Light. Welcome in. Release the Light is a positive platform dedicated to encouraging you to shine, to be your best self, to spread all of your positive energy upon the earth. On today's episode of Release the Light, we're going to talk about your legacy. Your legacy. But as always, before I dive into that, let me dive into this. Thank you so much, subscribers, for subscribing to my channel. All my new subscribers. Thank you. I just met a guy, well, I didn't meet him, but Mike yesterday at Starbucks. I was editing my book. And I had met Mike a little earlier, and we talked briefly for a minute, but not as much as we did yesterday. Man, oh day, we must have talked for an hour. He was supposed to be doing some work. I was supposed to be editing, but the conversation was just that inspiring. Hey, he bought both my books and subscribed to my channel. So Mike, peace and love to you. Thanks so much. And if this is the first time you are tuning into Release the Light, hey, smash that subscribe button and become a shiner. I would love to have you as part of our tribe. Thank you in advance for subscribing. Now, let's get to it. Your legacy. You know, legacy is the long-lasting events or actions. Long-lasting events or actions that had an impact during a person's life. Think about that for a minute. You see, legacy is something that you're leaving behind. And usually it is, and I'm going to read it this time, the long-lasting impact of particular events or actions in a person's life. You see, your legacy is what you leave behind. See, and my lighthouse here, I'm inspired a lot when I come in here. This is my office. I'm inspired when I come in to write or to do my videos or sometimes to just sit and read, meditate. A lot of accomplishments. This is just a fourth of one wall. There's 4 other walls in here that's lined with accomplishments. But you know what? I'm sure I will be known, like on my Facebook, sometimes I post, I will always be Coach Cook. And that's a fact. Many things that I did as a coach will long be remembered. But for me personally, I think your legacy starts with who you are. Come on, coach. Say that again. Although you may have all of these accomplishments and you may have done some great things and had some great events, I believe your legacy starts with who you are. I would much rather be remembered for the person that I am. I think I stood up for the voiceless. I stood up for the downtrodden. That I was a nice person. That I was an honest person. I was a fair person. I would much rather my legacy start there. He was a good guy. After it's all said and done, someone would stand up and say, he was a good guy. He was an honest guy. He was a hard-working guy. He stood up for those who couldn't stand for themselves. He fought for the hopeless. He fought for the downtrodden. He fought for those who couldn't fight for themselves. Wow, shiners. Man, all day. Woo, that got to me as I was saying. That's what I hope someday my legacy would be, or definitely those things be included. You see, last week I worked at a basketball camp, and I said this in one or two of my other videos, and there were kids there, man, oh day, I don't know if they'll ever become a great basketball player. I don't ever know if they'll make their high school team or college team. But there were some fine kids there. Kids that were always willing to help. Kids that always spoke in the morning. Kids that was always willing to help someone else, another kid, or the coaching staff. See, the ball will eventually stop bouncing for us. We won't be able to shoot it. Well, we'll be able to shoot it, but we won't be able to run up and down the court and be competitive with it or play competitive games. But you can always be a good person. And that's what this channel is about. Spreading love, joy, peace, patience, meekness, kindness, faithfulness, and self-control. Start there first with your legacy. And accomplishments will come if you choose to have those. Legacy starts in your family. What are you leaving your family? Yes, material wealth is very important. Morals, good ethics, I think goes a long ways too. So shiners, young and old, think about what you want your legacy to be. What do you want that long-lasting action that you'll be known for long after you're not here anymore? Think about it and start working on it today. All right? Thank you for listening, Shiners. Yeah, that kind of came to me. It's like, man, your legacy. What do you want to be remembered for? Mine is be a good person. Help those who can't help themselves. There's an old Negro spiritual, if I can help somebody as I pass along. If I can teach or show someone right from wrong, then my living would not have been in vain. That's your boy, Cy Emery, a.k.a. Coach Cook. That's me 100%. And hopefully you'll add some of that to your legacy too. All right. Hiding in the Light. First book. Over the Tracks. Second book. Coming next month. In the next month. Oh, no, this month. Oh. Blurred Pains. My. This is the movie. Telling you now. But until I see you again, this is Cy Emery, a.k.a. Coach Cook, your encouragement coach, saying, let your light shine. Let it shine bright for the whole world to see it. Goodbye for now, and God bless.